Hey, it's Coach Nan here. I just wanted to have a conversation with you all here as I've been having conversations with friends lately. I want to be very intentional here. So I do have some notes because I don't want to miss anything. And like I said, I've been sharing with a lot of friends lately about what I'm up to, the women I've been able to help over the last few years. And I thought, I need to share on live a little bit more. I want to speak specifically today to my career-driven women, right? Those of you who've worked your way up the corporate ladder, you are at the top of your game, so to speak. You're also on the verge or the cusp of burnout. I want to speak to those who are tired, who have lost their motivation. And I'm calling out those of you who aren't getting enough sleep, who aren't eating well, who aren't moving your body or doing some kind of enjoyable activity in some kind of way every day. And hey, maybe on top of that, you're also a mom, you're also a partner, you're all of these things, which are full-time jobs in and of themselves. I'm speaking to you, okay? I'm speaking to my career-driven, full-scheduled women, okay? Because I get it. I know you've been busy. I know you're tired. I know you're tired of your boss, tired of your upper management, and I know you're feeling like you just don't have time, you don't have the freedom, you don't have the flexibility that you desire. I get it. There was a time when I was in that same boat. I used to be in corporate, I used to work in advertising, great company, loved my people that I worked with, and I eventually got burnt out with that and became a full-time health and fitness coach. Now, in the first 3 years of me developing this career for myself, I said yes to every opportunity, okay? There was not a moment where I said, no, I can't take that client, or no, I can't teach this class. I said yes to every single opportunity. And what that resulted in 3 years later is now I'm feeling comfortable, like really financially comfortable. And now I can sort of say no to things. And so I'm feeling good saying no to things, but at the same time, what I'm also noticing is rapid weight gain and extreme fatigue, which didn't really make sense to me because I taught so many spin classes a week. I walked everywhere. Now, granted, I didn't really have like a diet per se, but I had a pretty normal, healthy, regular diet, but something wasn't adding up, right? Why am I gaining weight? Why am I exhausted? So I went and got blood work done. The stress of 3 years of saying yes to every opportunity for simply fearing that I won't be able to pay my bills because I live in one of the most expensive cities in the United States caused me to create a diagnosis called Hashimoto's thyroiditis. Can any of you relate to that? Why I'm saying that I created it is because it doesn't run in my family. This was simply a function or a byproduct of me being overworked and overstressed. Don't wait for a problem to occur. Don't be like me. Don't burn yourself out. Don't burn the candle at both ends and end up with a scary lab. You want to get ahead of this, especially those of you who are in similar age brackets to me. So you probably identify as either a millennial or a Gen Xer if you're watching this. So now is the best time to get ahead of all of those health issues, okay? So like I said, moral of the story is I've been there, I get it, but don't be like me. In summation, the problem that I see so often with working women specifically, which is who I'm talking to, is that we're being asked to take on so much and be so much for so many people, right? Both in the workplace and out. So you're spread really thin. And what ends up happening is we deprioritize the most important aspects of our deep health. And I don't mean just simply physical health, right? That's a given, right? We're more than this, okay? But also considering you as a whole individual, which includes your mental health, your cognitive health, your emotional health, your environmental and social health, your spiritual health, and your physical health, right? So things like sleep and daily steps go completely out the window, whether or not you think they're important or you just don't have the time or you don't prioritize. And mostly What we want is to feel good and live a good quality of life for as long as we can. We want to feel good. We want to feel confident. We want freedom, flexibility, fluidity in not only our mind, our body, but in our spirit. We have to take these things and think about them as really high priority, especially now, my millennials and Gen Xers. Let's talk about the program that I offer and that several women have completed and have now moved on to the next phase in their training and development. The program is 6 weeks long, and who it's for the type of woman who's like already crushing it at work, but you're dominated by your work schedule. It's someone who's seeking a lifestyle transformation as opposed to like a quick fix, a Band-Aid. I'm gonna do this for this event only and then go back. It's not for people who are doing those quick fixes. There are plenty of other things out there like that. This is not it. This is a program for those of you who've tried many kinds of diets over the years, all the fads. You probably have like the most top of the line gym equipment at home that just collects dust. Either you don't have the time, or you don't make the time really, or you don't have like a sense of direction on how and when to get started on it. You are somebody who is stuck because you've done all these things. You've sort of become resigned to trying anything new. So you might be a little bit cynical. You're somebody who also thrives in community and accountability because you do well in that environment. You perform well when you know you can be held accountable. It doesn't mean you like to be held accountable. It just means that you know yourself to be somebody who's a performer when you are held accountable. Again, this program is for people of that caliber. At this point in your life, like I said, you probably identify as either a millennial, an elder millennial like myself, or a Gen Xer. And for some of you, maybe you have gotten that scary lab result or that the additional 20 pounds of COVID weight or more that you are unable to shake. Maybe there's a blind spot that you're not seeing as to why that number is not moving. Now, the number is not something we focus on in this program per se. Outcomes like that, like weight loss number changes, are great, but what we primarily focus on are behaviors. So the program, like I said, is not for everyone. This is why I like to do a pre-screening before so that we can explore whether or not you're ready, willing, and able to participate in this 6-week program. If you would like to get started today, simply DM me and we can schedule a free strategy call and explore, or shoot me an email at nan@iluminate.com. All right. I will be sharing this replay. If you just are jumping on now, you can catch it later. All right. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you soon.